Hello, everyone. It's Rebecca Gabrielle here. Welcome to Living with Spice and the weekly card reading for this week. It's the 1st of November today, a very significant day in terms of an energy gateway. You may have heard about something called an 1111 energy portal or gateway. Today's the 11th of November of 2018, which is a universal 11 number years. So there's a lot of energy shifts here and a lot of opportunity to step into our own power for love and creating possibilities for our future. So a very significant time. We've been talking for quite some time now about going through shifting old past behaviors, energies, and bringing in the new into our life in a very big way. Sometimes this can affect us quite significantly and we can feel it energetically. And so some of you may be feeling unwell, out of sorts, suffering with colds, migraines, very, very tired, low in energy. Just know that this will pass. The best thing you can do for yourself is to rest and replenish so that you are in a better state to create what it is that you want going forward, quite mindfully and deliberately. So we want to not rush the process, but we want to be in our best frame of mind. So that really means to usher into your life, to bring within to you a lot of love and good energy, being mindful of your thoughts, because everything that you think about is ultimately what you're going to create. So spend some quiet time in nature, re-energize, stay away from things that are draining you this week, and really co-create with the divine. Know that you're not alone, and spend time thinking about what it is that you want to bring into your new life. This is a fresh start for all of us, and we have an opportunity to really raise the vibration on this planet in a really positive way. Anyway, we're going to do several card decks today to see what guidance we have for the week, what we can expect in terms of our energy, and what to look forward to. Okay, let's get started. Hopefully you can see that. I have pre-shuffled, as always, the decks. And I'm just going to pull 3 cards from the Psychic Tarot deck. Okay, Spirit, what can you bring for us in terms of divine guidance for this week, 1st of November through to the 7th of November, please? Beautiful. I'm kind of laughing to myself because this came up for me this week as well. So in the first card we have awareness. So this is a little bit like the Magician card, number 1. This is really about being at a time of heightened spiritual awareness and intuition. So this is, very, very appropriate for this 1111 energy gateway that is giving us an opportunity to really tune into spirit, really tune into our higher self as to what we really want to create in our life. So just what we've talked about in the introduction here. So really the best way to make the most of this time and to tap into your intuition is to, as I said before, take care of your health and well-being by resting, steering clear of things that drain your energy so that you can be in the best possible form to pick up on what God, Spirit and the universe is sending our way, so that our intuition is clear, our sense of inner knowing is clear. You know, if we are not taking care of our health and we're burning the candle at both ends, then our intuition will be foggy and our ability to make good, well-informed and discerning decisions can't happen. So know that this is a time where we really, spirit is so close and we have this opportunity to really be in full awareness of our own abilities, our own sense of self-empowerment, and our own ability to create. So we need to be in a place of stillness sometimes to do that. Be with nature, to really fully receive what is coming into our awareness. Now, we each have our own little ways of picking up on things and tuning in to the messages from the divine, whether you're consciously aware of it or not. And now is the time to really, be aware of what's around you, what you're thinking and feeling. Our body is often very good at giving us signals. If something's not feeling right and we're feeling incredibly tense in our tummy, or, the energy that we are feeling within ourselves is scattered or intense or negative, know that this is a really good signal. It's time to pull back, rest, replenish, go ground yourself by being outside, nature, water, whatever, until you feel that sense of inner peace again. When your mind is looping round and round and round, that is not your intuition. When you're feeling nervous energy, fearful energy, desperate energy, that is not spirit talking to you, that is fear. So that's a really good indication it's time to pull back, get into a quiet space, go have a sleep, whatever it is that you need to do to open your intuition and your awareness, because as you do that, you're able to clearly tune in to what is important for you. Setting intentions this week, you have maximum opportunity to do this week by being very, very clear about what's important in your life, what you value. Are you doing what's important to you? Are you in an environment that's supporting and nourishing you, or is there a lot of toxic energy around you? Now is the time to observe, take note, because you then can take good, clear action steps. Very significant time this week. You are the creator of your life. You are the magician. You are the one who can do it, no one else. So do the best thing by yourself, by putting yourself in a healthy, mentally clear, emotionally stable and grounded position to receive the guidance you need and to tune in to what's most important to you, what your higher self and your soul is whispering to you. Okay? And of course, this is the equivalent of the cups, emotions. We have water, birds signifying the presence of the divine, and angels and spirits giving us good guidance. Choose wisely, says the card. So it could be that with all of the scattered energy, as we're stepping through this portal of energy, going from the old to the new, there's a sense of rushed. Everything's rushed. Everything's coming at you. There are a lot of choices, options being presented to you. And so it can feel overwhelming. It can feel confusing. But all you need to do is to step back and spend some time to quietly meditate, to understand what your agenda is, what your purpose in life is. And you can only do that by placing yourself in quiet, in stillness. Allow your mind to be still. And that way you have the better ability to discern which is the right direction for you. Don't be afraid to say no if something does not resonate well with you. You can be given a lot of choices and offers, but if it suits someone else's agenda and not yours, don't go into fear energy by accepting it. Pull back and say, no, this is not really in alignment with what I need and want and where I'm going. So that's what it means by choose wisely this week. It's a little bit like we're all trying to rush through the door at the one time and everything's coming at us at once. But the best way to go through is to strip yourself of all of the baggage and all of the extra stuff that's not important to you or not going to serve you on your journey going forward. You're setting yourself up for the year to come, so it's really important to take the time to choose wisely. Let go of things that are not serving you, clear the deck. It's a little bit like having an energetic spring clean, just like we do when we're in our home. Strip everything away that's not necessary for you, pardon me, and tune in to what's most important. And if you spend the time to do that and prepare well, then you will have fulfillment of your wishes. Really honour yourself this week. Take the time to cleanse yourself in a way that you can relax, be at peace. I love the waterfalls here. This is how I feel when I visit the beach in the morning. Just the pure act of walking through the water or being by the sea helps me to calm my energy, wash away what's not needed, clear all of the mental stuff that's going on in my head. The universe is working with us to bring us opportunities and offer us exactly what it is that we're wanting in our life. We are very, very in tune with spirit this week. This leaf just reminds me of new life, coming from nourishment. The person here in the card is sniffing a flower, it looks like, appreciating the gifts in life, skills and knowledge that you've attained. Being very aware of your own resources, that you have much to offer. You have worked hard to get to this point in your life. And this is a very uplifting time for you, of new start, fresh beginnings, clearing away the old, moving forward with what you have achieved and attained. Being quite purposeful, knowledgeable, and grounded in knowing who you are as a person. It's like everything is coming together at this point to help you to create everything that you've been hoping for and visualizing for your future. So this week is very much being in mindful preparation, really tuning in to spirit. I'm going to now pull 3 cards from the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Thank you, Spirit, for guidance for this week. What else can you tell us? What will assist us for the week going forward? Thank you. Certainly this complements the previous card of fulfillment of wishes. It's milk and honey. We really are in a time of creating, of co-creating, of everything coming together. Of all the work that we have put in, we are now going to experience the rewards, the harvest of things finally flowing well. Milk and honey. Love this rainbow, and I don't know if you can see this face in the sky. There's a real sense of contentedness there. The elephant. Everything that we have been, everything that makes us who we are, is now rejoicing in beautiful times coming. This is beautiful time now. It's really acknowledging everything that's been wonderful in your life, that is wonderful in your life, and going to continue to be, but even more so, beyond your expectations. There's a real joy that's coming from this card, a real sense of wishes being fulfilled. This card here is a little bit like a red flag card, whether it be your energy or the energy of others. There is a tendency, as there are a lot of different offers come through from people, a lot of rushed energy, there is a tendency for getting caught up with the superficial things in life as the offers come through. Be careful not to be distracted by the glitter, because it will not serve you in the long term. So as you're making your decisions, tune in again to what is most important to you, what is going to serve you in the long term. And please, whether it be jobs, relationships, everyday life, friends, family, new offers that come in unexpectedly through social media, emails, phone calls. There's a lot of activity at the moment, and people are going to want to vie for your attention, and they will present it in a very glamorous way that will seem appealing, and you just need to take a moment to pause and ask yourself, hang on a minute, gosh, it sounds like a good deal. Yes, it sounds favourable, financially viable, but hang on a minute, is that really what you were focusing on? Is that actually your agenda? So just do a double check with yourself if what is being offered is right for you. Is it really going to match your long-term purpose? So just be mindful. Check in with what your agenda is and pause before making any decisions. Do not make rushed decisions, because there's a veil of illusion here behind that glitter and glamour. And it's so easy to fall for, the good sales pitch or the offer that comes through. Just really think about it first. Hi everyone, I had my video stopped halfway, so I've had to restart my video. So I just wanted to, we're going to do a recheck-in. So, okay, so we had moved on to the never-ending card here, never-ending story. Sometimes when we've been going through a lot of activity, it can feel very overwhelming. We've been going through a lot of things in the past, and sometimes there can be a sense of repeating old behaviors and old patterns, and oh my gosh, here we go again. But I want to encourage you that you are in a more self-aware state right now, and you're not repeating things of the past, because you have this beautiful awareness of yourself. And I want you to trust your intuition. I want you to acknowledge how far you've come and the lessons that you've learned. So as offers are being presented to you, take time to think wisely about your choices. And in that way, you won't be repeating past mistakes. This is a beautiful time of reflection. And with the knowledge of what you now know, you can make really well-informed decisions that are going to serve you for the future. So don't be discouraged. Even when we're feeling in a state of confusion and overwhelm, it's not necessarily meaning that you need to steer clear of what's being offered to you. It just means that you need to be aware of what's important and what your agenda is and what will serve you, what your purpose is, and trust that you'll make a good decision. None of us want to repeat our past mistakes, but when we listen to our intuition, we have the ability to be able to improve our choices going forward. So this is now the time to be brave, to not pull back and say no just because we're a little fearful, we've got a knot in our stomach. You are okay. You've got this. Have courage and move forward knowing that you have learned your lessons. So I then went ahead and I pulled a card from the Mary Magdalene Oracle card deck, and we got the card Transformation. I apologise, this is my second time round doing this though. Anyway, second time lucky. Card of Transformation, how perfect is this? Because this is exactly what's happening in our week. We've got this beautiful sun here. We're moving from the past heavy energy and leaving that behind. And going through this even looks like a gateway, a portal here, going through here to brighter, lighter, more enlightened times, more prosperity, fulfillment of our dreams. There's a real sense of upliftment in our energy, in our being. So, this is to help you understand what's happening in the shift and change in energy. We're starting out with new beginnings, a fresh start. This is something really to embrace and to look forward to. This is what you're moving to. Fulfillment of your dreams, fulfillment of your wishes. With a real sense of knowing what you have achieved and what you're bringing forward. Knowledge, wisdom, experience. Letting go of the past, a real cleansing. This energy is fresh. And Spirit, God is offering you many things to support you. Your time has come. So this card is very appropriate. Thank you. Yes, we are going through spiritual, emotional transformation. And often this results in physical changes in our life as well. Some of you will be entering new relationships that are supportive going forward. Some of you may be stepping into new jobs, career opportunities that will lift you to a new professional level. Others of you may be moving home, changing locations altogether, new start. It may be completely different from where you've been, really stepping away from the old into something brand new. For many of you, it's like a complete 180-degree turn away from the energy of the past. And this energy has been with you for a while. It's been really weighing you down, but now you're stepping through here and leaving this behind. It's beautiful. So thank you for the confirmation, Spirit. And then I have new deck called Nature's Wisdom. I'll show you the cover. I love this. Just bring that closer. Beautiful illustrations by Angela Hartfield and Josephine Wall. And we had intuition, very appropriate. So again, we're in a time and space of really having heightened intuition this week, which enables us to create with Spirit, with the divine, whatever we fill our mind with. So let go. Feel the love and the possibilities. Imagine. See the beautiful potential in what can be. And this will flow from your life all around you. I want you to look closely at all of the beautiful animals depicted in the card. It's this real sense of connection with nature and the universe, like everything is coming together at this time. Through our intuition, we connect with the divine. We connect with Spirit, and all things are possible. We become magicians and creators of our life to bring whatever we think, feel, and intend into our life as fulfillment of our wishes and dreams, for beautiful times ahead. As long as we trust in our intuition, act on what resonates with our energy, and with our purpose. So it's important that we raise our vibration to think positive things, to steer clear of energy drainers, and trust our intuition. And we know that our intuition is on point when we're feeling a sense of peace and calm when we make a decision or a choice. If you're still in that state of confusion, fear, conflicting energy, take time out, go dip your feet in the sea, go for a walk in nature until you come back to a place of peace, and then you'll know, you will receive clear guidance from Spirit, and you'll have that deep inner knowing of what fits right for you. Beautiful. And I wanted to finish off the reading with some cards about our love relationship from the Romance Angels deck. And so what came up with these three cards here? The first card is called Separation, and this is pointing to where we have been. We've been in a time of needing time away, time apart from the one that we love, our partner. And by the way, this reading could be people who are single or people who are in a relationship. So separation is referring to spending time with yourself and the benefits of needing that time out to reflect. And you know, when a lot has been going on, and let's face it, a lot of the readings over the last month or so has been about things coming away from our life, big things, you know, big changes, letting go of things, and you know that can bring some heavy challenges for us. It can lower our energy, cause emotional confusion, heartaches. It shakes up our world, and so sometimes it's really wise to step back and take time to rest, reflect, understand what's the most important thing out of all of the jumbled mess. What are the lessons? What did we need to be made aware of that we weren't seeing or noticing before? So separation just means stepping back and away from everything, and away from, if we're in a relationship, away from our partner, just to have time with ourselves. That's a very healthy and important thing to do. So that's what has been happening. And then we've got a card here that's referring to children and the influence of children on our love relationship. And this may be pointing to the fact that either your children or children of your partner or children in the family have had an impact on your or an influence on your relationship, either with yourself, positive or negative. It's not saying that it's a bad thing. It's just there's been an influence in the way you have been feeling, relationship with yourself or relationship with your significant other. So they've just been a significant influence and something to be considered in your life. And so your relationship going forward may involve consideration of children. So whatever that means for you, you will know, you will understand what it means specific to your life as to how that is impacting your relationship, how it influences, and what sort of choices that you're wanting to make going forward. Okay, that will be different for different people. So that may resonate with you, and if not, that's okay. And then we have engagement, which this card is very much a natural flow on. This card is about you've come to a place of now being willing to go to the next level of commitment in your relationship, either to yourself, really devoting time to what's important to you, or if you're in relationship, this is signifying a real natural organic readiness to move to the next stage of commitment, of love, of deepening, that knowing, that support, that I want to be in your energy kind of place. And if we look closely at the card, you'll notice that this couple they're just very peaceful with each other. They really know each other. There's no forced energy here. There's no excitement. It's a real, I want to be with you. I know you. I'm here for you. And so it has a real feel of an organic readiness. There's just naturally come to this point that it's a natural time in the relationship to say, I'm ready for more. I'm ready to give, to be, to receive, just to take it to the next level. And if you're single, it's a commitment to yourself. So after a period of time of reflection, considering the influences on your relationship, you're now ready to take it to the next level. To add to our relationship reading, I pulled a card from the, this deck is new as well for me, Whispers of Love. And the card that came up was Spend Quality Time Together. I love this. It has the same energy as the previous card in that there's a real natural coming together, a real union. You've got the beautiful healing energy here. You know, it's like you have been through a lot and now is a time of healing. This circle, union, the purple and the blues is feeling connected spiritually, intuition. You know, I relate to the purple to the amethyst, this beautiful purple fluorite crystal that I have. Being very in tune, energetically, spiritually, with each other. There's a real synergy here. So whilst the words say this week, it'll be focused on listening and talking to each other, there's also a natural connection without words, a coming together, you know, to meet together in the middle. Tentativeness, sensitivity, awareness of the other person's energy. You know, when you feel your partner energetically, you know that you're connecting at a deeper level. And this week, you know, as we're in this beautiful heightened state of awareness and you know, going through the energy gateway where our intuition is at its highest at the moment, we're quite sensitive and aware of ourselves and other people and of spirit talking to us. It's a beautiful time to have those heart-to-heart conversations. So when you do have that opportunity to come together, really listen well. You know, step away from having to enforce your own ideas and, you know, your own perspectives, and come from the heart. Before you meet with each other, spend some quiet time. You know, send loving energy to your partner. Really be in a space of listening, not just to the words, but to the intention. You know, notice their body language. Feel their energy. That will speak volumes more than words sometimes. But this is about communication, healing, coming together to heal, coming together to understand at a deeper level. You know, and this is probably why there's a readiness to go to a deeper level in your commitment, in your relationship. So, yeah, it just feels like the natural thing to do this week. So we have a very spiritually aware week. We're very in tune with everything and everyone this week. Beautiful energies. So just recapping for the week, heightened awareness, co-creating with spirit. Whatever it is that we're thinking, feeling and intending, we can create. We will have a lot of rushed offers, you know, as we're coming to the finer point of this. If you can think of a doorway or a gateway, we're leaving a lot behind, but as we all come into this point, a lot of things are coming our way to give us offers. Slow it down. There's no rush. Ask yourself, does this fit for me? So choose wisely, tap into your intuition. You know, be careful of offers that are all glitter and glamour. What you want is to know that it fits with your purpose and is long-term sustainability and works for you, and all your wishes will be fulfilled. It is coming together. Trust. Don't pull back if you're nervous. Just trust that you have what you need. You've learned and you're making choices that are new and improved. So, with that beautiful energy, your relationships are coming around after a period of reflecting on what has been, choices that were made, some good, some not so good, what's important to you, the influences on your relationship, and realizing that you want to go deeper into a new level of commitment because it's coming together, people. You know, the soul lessons have been had, and you have a deeper knowing about yourself now. Trust that. Have courage. It's all working out. Trust your intuition and go peacefully. Fill yourself with love because the outcome is going to be amazing. This is a significant time of transformation. All right, people, this is the end of the reading for this week. I hope you have enjoyed it. I would greatly appreciate you liking the video, subscribing to my channel, Living with Spice. Please leave me your comments. That's helpful to me as well. And let me know how things are going. So have a wonderful week, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Okay, bye for now.